5. How to manage and coordinate a multi-stakeholder action. The effective management and coordination of a multi-stakeholder action requires the use of a number of analytical tools. The Logical Framework Approach, LFA, is an analytical and management tool which allows information to be analysed and organised in a structured way, so that important questions can be asked, weaknesses identified, and decision makers can make informed decisions. The LFA is a core tool used within project cycle management. 1. It is used during the identification stage to help analyse the existing situation, investigate the relevance of the proposed project, and identify potential objectives and strategies. 2. During the formulation stage, the LFA supports the preparation of an appropriate project plan with clear objectives, measurable results, a risk management strategy, and defined levels of management responsibility. 3. During project implementation, the LFA provides a key management tool to support operational work planning and monitoring. The LFA thus provides a basis for performance and impact assessment. It is important to distinguish between the LFA, which is an analytical process, and the Logical Framework Matrix, which provides the documented product of the analytical process. The Logical Framework Matrix contains the project description, key assumptions, risks, indicators, and resource and cost schedules. Another essential factor in the management and coordination of a multi-stakeholder project is the inclusion and cooperation of all stakeholders. Key stakeholders may be project partners, but it is important to ensure during the implementation also those outside the project consortium. Here, the mapping of the stakeholders undertaken in the early phase of the project planning will need to be used. A simple aid during the implementation is to draw up a detailed organisational chart of the project consortium. This is a simple graphical illustration of who is involved in the project and where they fit in the overall organisational plan. Moreover, the organisational chart helps to establish the project's governance structure. When designing organisational charts, it may be helpful to establish key individuals. They build commitment and manage resistance in their organisations, as well as actively securing the necessary resources for the completion of their contributions to the overall project. Key individuals can aid greatly in the coordination and management of a multi-stakeholder project. Another useful tool is the Gantt chart. This graphic illustrates the starting and ending date of milestones and key work packages of a project. Gantt charts can also show dependency between activities, current schedule status, and vertical progress lines. Setting and monitoring milestones are important for the successful management and coordination of a multi-stakeholder project. A milestone is a scheduled event signifying an important decision-making moment or the completion of a deliverable. Milestones can be used as project checkpoints to validate how the project is progressing, thus allowing proper monitoring of the project's implementation. The achievement of milestones can be utilised as opportunities to build and maintain momentum in the project. When planning the milestones, it is important to allow for some flexibility. Thus, in case of unexpected complications, corrective action can be taken without compromising the overall timeline and expected delivery of the project's results. Keeping people updated ensures they remain involved and committed. Regular communication is essential to the well-being of any project. Brief progress reports should be provided to all partners on a regular basis, beyond the reporting requirements set out in the grant agreement, so that all partners are on the same page at all times. Last but not least, the most important part of managing and coordinating a multi-stakeholder action is communication within the project team. It is important to communicate key issues frequently and in a timely and constructive way to promote commitment. Communication should be implemented in different forms: work group meetings, Skype conferences, phone calls, emails, cloud servers, social media, wikis, etc. Communication should also be used as a means of encouraging dialogue and discussion among project partners. In case of conflict, communication is the key to its resolution and encourages partners to develop creative solutions collaboratively. The effective coordination of a multi-stakeholder project requires the use of various analytical tools. Setting and monitoring milestones are further important tools for the successful management of a project involving multiple stakeholders. Finally, regular and structured communication will ensure smooth operations.